Climate change is real. It affects all of us. There's been a lot of discussion in the past about responsibility of different countries and different economies in contributing to climate change.
Climate change comes about when there is a deviation from these prevailing weather conditions. What corporates need to understand is what risks do these deviations bring to these businesses.
We recognize that manufacturing is a key component of our economy, 7.7% and one of the largest employers. But we need to make sure as a country that manufacturing is also carried out in a clean format.
Companies have an opportunity to demonstrate circularity in their business models. So that's essentially reducing wastage, recycling, ensuring that your products are not at the detriment of the environment.
The Kenya government, through the Ministry of Environment and Forestry, has actually developed the National Climate Change Action Plan. And some of those actions are to do with increasing forest cover, promotion of better industrial practices that do not utilize heavy energy, that also contributes to climate change. When it comes to things like solid waste management, the ministry has developed the policy and strategy for that. The private sector and government collaborate a lot. Usually in the process of developing public policy, there's a lot of engagement. So already the private sector becomes aware of decisions and direction that public policy is doing.
I believe this should go a long way in communicating what the government wants to achieve, in as far as the expectation of corporates and society as large in managing the effects of climate change.
The second thing that government does, in addition to participation, is provision of incentives for the private sector to do the right thing.
I think Kenya has made some strides in as far as formulating policy. The Climate Change Act being probably the most relevant one, that will allow development to not be at the expense of the environment and the expense of surrounding communities. And I think government and corporates working together, we should be able to meet the targets that we've set for ourselves in as far as managing the risks that come from climate change and achieving some of these targets that are set in the Sustainable Development Goals and all that.